Hey you guys,
guys.
it's Twin Chic. I know it's been a minute, but hey, honestly though, we wanted to really talk about some stuff that's serious that's going on right now. You've probably seen it. You've probably seen it already. It's already on YouTube. Everybody's talking about it. COVID-19, and I hope you guys are being safe and everybody's safe out there and doing what they're supposed to be doing, washing their hands,
Keeping the distance.
Okay.
So we just wanted to share with you how it affected our life.
Exactly. Well, pretty much starting like around the end of, close to like in March, like the beginning and mid March, like we worked in the health field already. So it's like people were being sent home. We had to get our internet and everything taken care of at home, set up. That was a process because with customers already ahead of us and they were on high demand at that time. So we didn't really leave work until the end of March.
Yeah.
Like almost the last day in March.
Exactly. And just to give you a little bit of feedback, with us working in the medical field, we work for a hospital and we work the call center, so we take majority of all the calls have to come in through us. So that's how we work in the call center. So basically, when sending us home, it was us working from home taking calls.
Yeah.
So
which wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't. We liked it, and we still love it because we're still working from home. But it was a headache as far as trying to make sure we got everything set up properly. Once we got that done, that didn't take long at all. It was just waiting for the cable to go ahead and get that taken care of for the internet, and that was it. Because we didn't really have internet. A lot of people, you use your phone as a hotspot.
Exactly.
We're on our phone all the time. I'm not on our computer, so if I do have to go on the computer, I use a hotspot for my cell phone.
For something real quick, not something that you can't use a hotspot for 8 hours. Your phone will overheat.
Exactly. So don't do that. But pretty much working from home, we love it. We're safer. We're not around a whole lot of people. It hasn't been hard. I mean, we have a little cat, Diamond. She was liking us being home, and now it's like,
oh, she didn't turn out for the worst. Like she didn't even want us to be home anymore.
Yeah, she's like a little monster.
It was like we were invading her space,
her time.
But I'm just like, who pays the bills here? Not her.
Okay.
So. But I actually ended up getting a part-time job working for a local supermarket. So that was a little scary because once everything had hit, it was like, okay, Dad, can I still be in the store and be safe? But at this time, we didn't have masks. So by the time we got there, that was the proper protocol. We were starting to have to wear a mask. And, I wasn't worried about wearing the gloves because honestly, it's
we're already OCD.
So I know I'm not going to eat something until I wash my hands.
Exactly. And take, shut it off by using a paper towel.
Yes.
Don't touch the bathroom doors.
Don't touch the faucet.
No.
So I was getting that aspect, but I was worried about if I was going to come home and bring them anything. I felt like I had gone through a little bit of symptoms as far as like my breathing, but then it just seemed like that had all disappeared. Mm-hmm. So I never got checked. And you can also go get checked at your local local neighborhood areas that have free listings that you can Google online. So but as long as I kept my mask on, kept my distance, I felt fine.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to slowly, to stop spreading.
Yeah.
So.
But it's not helping with everybody still, like with this riot, and I understand we're trying to make a change, but it doesn't make sense for everybody. And then you guys, it's like, if y'all going to be near everybody, have a mask on. Have a mask on.
Because you don't know who's hanging out with who. That's just like my colleagues. I go to work. I don't know if you leaving your house hanging out with this person who may have it.
Yeah.
So it's like, all I know, this is my household. I'm not going anywhere other than the supermarket and maybe a doctor's or dentist appointment, and I have a mask on.
And we stopped going to the gym. As of right now, we haven't been to the gym in 2 months now.
I think
it's been about 2 months now, since the middle of March, and now we're in May.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 months now. So slowly, when everything gets back to normal, I miss working out, but we work out at home. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you got to do what you got to do. At first it was kind of hard, snacking a lot, but I had to pull back from that, refrain myself, and get back on track. So now that I'm back on track, I'm good. But then my workouts, I had to make sure I maintained that. Even though we didn't have certain weights and stuff, but we did what we needed to do to maintain.
This is how we started, and that's back to the
basics.
Exactly. So that wasn't bad, but the food part. But now I've noticed like we've cut back on a lot of food. Mm-hmm. So because before all this had hit, we were with the trainer. Yeah. So that was just like, man, I was so disappointed because we were leaving after work. By the time we got off, we were leaving, going to work out with him.
About 2 to 3 days out the week. So
3 days out the week.
That messed us up. And you talking about having to starting back over again. nobody wants to do that. But with this taking place with the COVID-19,
You
it's
don't
like,
have a choice.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to be out there with everybody. So we're just taking it day by day. And at the end of the day, we just hope everyone's being safe. We lost a lot of people. Not saying us personally.
It didn't affect us personally.
Like, I haven't heard
God.
anybody, friends or family. Everybody's accounted for, thank God.
Yeah.
But for just saying it as a whole,
As a whole,
we're
yeah.
losing a lot of people. So you have
And if
to
you
be
don't
safe.
have to go out, don't go out. But I mean, if you are gonna go out, I mean, like for us, we have to go out because we gotta get food and stuff. In the
Put a
beginning, we
mask
weren't
on.
really going out. But yeah, put a mask on. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Y'all are still walking around. Like, I went to the store, and this guy, he was coughing. I'm like, not in my face, but out. And I'm like, cover your mouth. I mean, he was covering it a little bit, but I'm like, you don't have a mask on.
Not at all.
We don't know what you got.
We don't know why you coughing, bro. For all I know, you could just be getting over it, and then you
don't
it's
even
transferred
know
through droplets in the air. That's the thing. So you walking through anybody that finished sneezing, anybody that finished coughing.
At least if you have a mask on, that's really protecting you.
Or keep, if you have, at least it's contained within you.
Yeah.
And it's not.
But you shouldn't be
leaking.
coming out the house if you have it. You should be staying inside.
You should be quarantined.
Yep.
But I think that overall everything's good, and now we got the time to go ahead and just
get
start.
back to these videos.
All right, so y'all stay tuned for some more Twin Chic. See
Be
you.
safe, y'all.